Magazine news and gossip. The silent triumph of Demet Özdemir. What happens when love fades under the spotlight? Can a broken heart spark a revolution? And what does it mean to rise above regret with grace and power? Welcome to Magazine News and Gossip, where we dive into the electrifying saga of Demet Özdemir and Yaman, a tale of love, ambition, heartbreak, and a silent victory that's still echoing through the world of entertainment. Buckle up, because this story is about to take you on a roller coaster of emotions. Before we plunge into this whirlwind, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and share the story with your friends. Trust us, you'll want to talk about this one. Let's get started. A love that lit up the screens. Picture this. It's the summer of 2018, and Turkey's airwaves are buzzing with a show that's stolen hearts everywhere, Early Bird. At the center of it all are two stars whose chemistry is nothing short of magical, Demet Özdemir and Yaman. Their on-screen romance as Sanam and Can in Early Bird wasn't just a performance, it was a phenomenon. Fans swooned over their lingering glances, their electric chemistry, and the way they seemed to embody love itself. Was this just acting, or was there something real behind those heartfelt moments? The world wanted to believe in their fairy tale. For a moment, it felt like Demet and Can were living a love story straight out of a dream. Social media exploded with fan edits, hashtags, and declarations of their perfect romance. Their chemistry was undeniable, their smiles infectious. But as the cameras stopped rolling, whispers began to surface. Was their love as flawless as it seemed, or was something brewing beneath the surface? Cracks in the fairy tale. Behind the glitz and glamour, the story wasn't as rosy as fans hoped. Rumors started swirling that Yaman, swept up in the tidal wave of fame, was drifting away from Demet. The spotlight was intoxicating. Applause, adoration, and endless praise fed his ego, casting a shadow over the woman who stood by his side. According to those close to the pair, Ken's focus turned inward, dazzled by his own rising star. Demet, meanwhile, found herself sidelined, her light dimmed in his world. The perfect couple that fans adored was fracturing. Invisible cracks formed in their bond, hidden from the public, but painfully real for Demet. She wasn't just losing a partner, she was losing her place in a world that once celebrated their shared spotlight. Yet, Demet Özdemir wasn't one to crumble. She was about to show the world what true strength looks like. Demet's silent revolution. What do you do when the person you love no longer sees your worth? For Demet Özdemir, the answer was clear: you rise. Instead of letting heartbreak define her, she chose to redefine herself. Demet didn't lash out, didn't spill her pain in interviews, didn't seek sympathy. She let her silence speak louder than words ever could. With grace and determination, Demet stepped away from the shadows of her past. She poured her energy into her craft, starring in the hit series Dogdagan Ev Kaderender, My Home, My Destiny, where she captivated audiences with her depth and authenticity. She became the face of global brands, graced international platforms, and walked red carpets with a confidence that screamed, "I am enough." Every step she took was a quiet declaration: if I'm not a priority, I'll create my own world. Demet's silence wasn't weakness, it was power. She didn't need to tear anyone down to build herself up. Her success became her voice, and it resonated far beyond the borders of Turkey. Fans across the globe cheered her on, inspired by her resilience. She wasn't just a star, she was a beacon of strength for women everywhere. Yaman's tears, a moment of reckoning. While Demet soared, Yaman faced a different reality. After Early Bird, he left Turkey for Italy, chasing new dreams with projects like Mr. Wrong and Sandokan. The world welcomed him with open arms, new fans, new opportunities, new stages. But no amount of applause could fill the void left by Demet's absence. Years later, in a rare moment of vulnerability, Can appeared on an Italian talk show. His eyes glistened with tears as he spoke words that sent shockwaves through the gossip world. "I've done a great injustice to someone in my life." He didn't name names, but the internet erupted. Fans, media, and insiders all pointed to one person, Demet Özdemir. Was this Can's confession of regret? A belated apology for letting fame blind him to the woman who once stood by his side? The world may never know the full truth, but one thing was clear. Yaman was grappling with the weight of his choices, while Demet had already moved on to conquer hers. The power of moving forward. Demet Özdemir didn't just survive heartbreak, she thrived. Her journey wasn't about revenge. It was about redemption. She didn't need to shout her worth from the rooftops because her actions spoke louder. Every new project, every award, every radiant smile on the red carpet was a testament to her strength. She wasn't defined by the man who overlooked her. She was defined by her own unstoppable spirit. Her fans understood this. They didn't demand explanations or drama. Instead, they celebrated her quiet power. Social media lit up with messages of support. "Demet, your light shines brighter than ever. You chose yourself, and that's the ultimate victory. Your silence is louder than any scandal." Her story became a rallying cry for anyone who's ever been undervalued, reminding them that the best response to pain is success. Can's quest for redemption. Across the sea in Italy, Yaman threw himself into his work. New series, new roles, new fans, but something was missing. The roar of the crowd couldn't drown out the silence of his regrets. No matter how many cameras flashed or how many headlines he made, the absence of Demet lingered like a ghost. His tearful confession on television wasn't just a moment of vulnerability, it was a public acknowledgement of a truth he couldn't escape. True success means nothing without the people who matter most. Can's journey wasn't over, though. His projects in Italy showed his talent and determination, but they also highlighted a deeper truth. Fame is fleeting, but love and respect endure. Whether he can rebuild what he lost remains an open question, but one thing is certain. His story serves as a cautionary tale about the cost of taking love for granted. Demet's legacy, a triumph beyond revenge. Demet Özdemir's story isn't just about a woman who rose above heartbreak. It's about a woman who rewrote her narrative. She didn't need to tear down Yaman to lift herself up. She didn't need to air her grievances to prove her worth. Her success, her grace, and her unwavering focus on her own path were her ultimate victory. Today, Demet shines brighter than ever. Her international projects, from series to brand endorsements, have solidified her as a global icon. Every red carpet she walks is a reminder of her resilience. Every new role she takes on is a testament to her talent. And every smile she flashes is a quiet nod to the strength she found within herself. Her story resonates with millions because it's universal. It's the story of choosing yourself when others don't. It's the story of turning pain into power, silence into strength. Demet's journey teaches us that the greatest revenge isn't vengeance. It's living your best life, unapologetically. A tale that never ends. As we close the curtain on this chapter, one thing is clear. Demet Özdemir's silent triumph is a story for the ages. Yaman's tears may fade, but Demet's legacy burns bright. Her path forward isn't defined by regret or bitterness, but by hope, ambition, and an unbreakable spirit. This is more than a gossip column. It's a celebration of resilience, a reminder that your worth isn't tied to someone else's validation. Demet's story whispers to every heart. Choose your path. Let your silence roar. And never look back. So, what's next for Demet? New projects, new horizons, and a world that's watching her every move. And for Can, perhaps a chance to learn, grow, and find peace with his past. But one truth remains. Demet Özdemir's victory isn't just hers. It's an inspiration for anyone who's ever dared to rise above. Thank you for joining us on this electrifying journey with magazine news and gossip. Don't forget to subscribe, share, and let us know your thoughts in the comments. What's your take on Demet's triumph? Are you Team Demet or rooting for Can's redemption? Let's keep the conversation going. Until next time, stay curious, stay inspired, and keep chasing your own victories.